acquaintance and all of y'all being here today. And I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about daring to be different. We live in a society right now where a lot of people copy what other people do, right? Somebody comes in with a certain outfit, everybody wants to buy that outfit. Somebody comes with a certain pair of shoes or hairstyle, everybody wants to get their hairstyle, right? Okay, well, what I want to talk to you guys about today is breaking out of that and being free from just following cultural standards or norms. I wear a shirt that says non-conformity. Who knows what that means? Non-conformity. Yes, sir.
Not conforming.
Not conforming? All right. And to conform is to go along with or be like. That's the message that I want to get to you guys tonight. To dare to be different, you have to be willing to not conform. You have to be willing to stand out from the rest. It's uncomfortable sometimes when you stand out from the rest. The scripture was taken actually from Romans 12:2, where it says, "Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." So we want to talk to you guys about not conforming, not going along with, so that you can dare to be different. Being different means sometimes people might not like you. People might have attitude with you because you're not trying to fit in and do what they do. But I assure you that if you're different for God, it's worth it in the end. So, who knows what Romans 1:16 says? Very popular scripture. You hear a lot of people talking about 1:16. Anyone know what Romans 1:16 says? Yes, ma'am.
It's like you should tell people about God.
Yeah, I'll give you this. Romans 1:16.
I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek.
All right. So it says, I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. Part of non-conforming and not going along with and daring to be different, you cannot be ashamed of Jesus Christ. How many of you in here are Christian? All right. It's everybody. Awesome. Okay. How many of you are ashamed of Jesus? Good. I see my hands go up. That's awesome. All right. You don't want to be ashamed. You don't want to be ashamed. The Bible, here we read where the Apostle Paul said, I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. You shouldn't be ashamed to be a Christian. A lot of people will try to make you feel embarrassed. Oh, you're one of them church folk. Oh, you don't do what everybody else do. You don't go along with everything else. But that's part of not conforming, and that's part of not being ashamed of the gospel of Christ. What's somebody that you've always wanted to meet? Just name anybody. It could be anybody. Basketball player, NBA star, NBA tennis player. Who's my famous? Beyonce. Okay, you want to meet Beyonce, right? Okay. Imagine now if you tell people, I know Beyonce. You tell everybody at your school you know Beyonce, right? So then one day Beyonce comes walking down the hall and everybody's like, oh, there she is. Don't you know her? You say you know Beyonce, right? Smiling, yeah. And then when you get up to her face, you're like, hey, Beyonce, remember me? She's like, I don't know who you are. Whoa, that's like embarrassing, right? It's like, whoa, I just told everybody I know you. And you're just going to diss me in front of everybody like that? Let me read something to you. I want you to hear something. She's laughing. Okay, in Mark 8:38, Jesus Christ said, whoever is ashamed of him in this adulterous and sinful generation, he said he's going to be ashamed of us. You know what that means? That means that when we get to him before the throne in heaven, and we're like, oh, I know Jesus. I've been telling people I'm a Christian all these years. Jesus is going to look and say, I never knew you. Whoa, you didn't know me? Because they're ashamed of him where? Down here. So you can't be ashamed to be a Christian. Sister Micah was sharing with you about standing out. And, we know everybody has the whole no snitch thing. Don't tell. They try to tell you, don't go along. Oh, you a goody two-shoes. You want to study? Girl, you don't want to go to the party. It's more fun. Don't study. You have to dare to be different. You have to say, you know what? I'm setting boundaries. I'm setting standards for myself. I'm not going to go along with what everybody else is doing. Think about it. You go up there and Jesus is standing there and everybody, mom and daddy, everybody happy to see him and he's saying, oh, well done, my good and faithful servant. Come on in. And then you come and you're like, depart from me, worker of iniquity. I don't know you. That'd be embarrassing, right? It's like, whoa, I got embarrassed. So you can't be ashamed. And if you want to know the word ashamed, as far as definition, ashamed is being embarrassed from a person, by a person. You might have kids in the school that everybody laughs at and picks on. Who knows people that get laughed at in school? Right? You have that kid that sits in the cafeteria by themselves, right? That nobody wants to sit with them. Who volunteers to sit with that kid? Thank you. All right, we got 2 volunteers. All right. Who volunteers to thank you? That's what's up. Be their friend. This is what it means to be different. You have to love people that other people count out. They might consider them not part of their cool club, but they got feelings too. Y'all see all these kids getting depressed and going through depression? Some of them mad because of what people say about them on social media. Who's going to be the light and dare to be different? Who's going to stand up for Jesus and let them know, I'm not going to let you make fun of them anymore. That's not cool. Hopefully y'all. You looking like, she looking like. You said what? No, I just said who's going to be what? You going to be what? All right, that's what I'm talking about, sister. Go ahead. You going to be what? All right, young man. I ain't mad at you. You want to make a difference and an impact in the people's life. This is how you dare to be different. People, let me tell you something. When you buy a lot of these people's name brand shoes, and you pay $200, if y'all parents pay $200, or people pay all that money for them shoes, do you know what them people think about you? Do you know if you're even in their thoughts during the day? They can care less, right? All they care about is what? I made $200 off of it. She bought my shoes for $300. I'm good. They just getting money. These people are so bent on controlling the masses. There are organizations that will pay celebrities to say, whenever I get thirsty, I drink Sprite. So what's that going to make all your kids want to do? Go drink Sprite. Why? Because they drinking Sprite. So it must be the thing to do. You can have the same pair of leather shoes. It could say Pro Wings. Back when I was a kid, they used to think called Pro Wings. Or Pro Kids. They could be the same thing as the Jordans, but which one are all the kids going to want to get?
Jordans.
What? Are they being different or are they all being the same? They're like cattle. They're just driving them all in line. Give me the rubber shoes for $200, please. And they're taking their money. Dare to be different. Let people know I don't have to wear Jordans to be cool. I don't have to wear these people's clothes and drink these people's soft drinks to fit in. I serve the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. I with King Jesus. Just don't get no better than that. Dare to be different. Start thinking of ways that you can stand out and show people Christ in your life. You know, there's so many people that would love to change course if somebody would stand up and be bold and speak out. But if you just sit there and go along, and you act like everybody else, when somebody does be different, you're like, oh, I was thinking that, I wanted to do that, but you're too late now. Just copying somebody else. So y'all dare to be different and be bold for Jesus Christ. Sister Micah shared a very valid point. The most important decision you could ever make in your life is to serve Jesus Christ. Because without him, life has no meaning.